Now we're going to be working on graphing quadratic equations. First thing you got to do when you graph a quadratic equation is to find the vertex. On this particular one, I already found the vertex. If you're not sure how to find the vertex, go back and look at one of my previous videos. It's on a couple of those. But we've already found the vertex on this one. It's going to be negative 4, 1. Here's my equation, negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. Okay, so we know that my vertex is negative 1, 4. So my x value on that one is going to be negative 1. My y value on that one is going to be 4. The catch on this one, when we're graphing this vertex, first of all, we know it's going to be an upside-down parabola. It's going to be a frowny face, if you will, because it's negative up front. And I know that my point, my point is going to be negative 1, 4. So now I'm going to have to find 2 points on each side of that. Okay, so negative 1, 4, so that means I'm going to go negative 2 and negative 3. Okay, that would give me 2 points on the right-hand side. Then my left-hand side, I'm going to go 2 points this way. That would be 0 and 1. Okay, now all I have to do is plug in all of my x values to figure out what my y will be. So let's do negative 2 first. Y equals negative 2 squared. I plugged in negative 2 here for x. Remember, it's in the parentheses, meaning that negative does not apply to it yet. Okay? Minus 2 times negative 2 plus 3. Let's see, negative 2 squared is 4. Times a negative would give me a negative 4. Y equals negative 4. Negative 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 4 plus 3. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Plus 3 gives me 3. So y equals 3. Okay? Now, we've got that one coordinate. Now we have to do that 4 more times. 3 more times, excuse me, 3 more times. It sounds like a lot, but it's not too bad. Once you get 1, we'll show you a trick here. Okay, now let's find one for 0. We'll find one just directly on the other side here. Y equals negative 0 squared minus 2 times 0 plus 3. 0 squared is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. We know that y equals 3. What we notice on this one, both of my output values for y were both exactly the same. And as long as you use the same increment, in this case I used 1, I changed it 1, my x value is 1, your y values will always match up. These two will match up, and these two will match up. So I'll put those two match up. We're going to find out that this 1 and negative 3 match up as well. And let's just do 1. Seems like an easier one to me. Let's do negative 3. Won't hurt us, I guess. Y equals negative 3 squared minus 2 times negative 3 plus 3. Okay, now in this one, negative 3 squared is 9. Times a negative gives me a negative 9. Y equals negative 9. Negative 2 times negative 3 is a positive 6 plus 6. This number right here is a tenth at a 9 plus 3. Okay, so negative 9 plus 6 gives me negative 3 plus 3 gives me 0. Y equals 0. Well, if x equals negative 3, y equals 0. And we know by this little trick here that my zeros will actually line up as well. So that one is 0. Okay, well now I have enough points, I can graph this thing. My first point is at negative 1, 4. Negative 1, 4. Okay, my next point is at negative 2, 3. Negative 2, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3. Negative 3, 0, 1. 1's probably closer to there. Maybe 2's right there. So now we've got this upside down parabola, this frowny face. Remember to put arrows on it. If you don't put arrows on it, I will mark it wrong. It indicates that this graph continues. It doesn't stop right there. But that's a lot of process there for learning how to graph. So basically you find the vertex first. Once you've found the vertex, you pick 2 points to the left and 2 points to the right. Just do them 1 increment away, that's fine. If you do them on the same increment, you'll notice that your y values line up. When they're 1 unit away, these two line up. When they're 2 units away, those two line up. And then you just simply graph it and connect the dots.